The problem is not that our nation is being overdeveloped. The problem is as old as time. It is about who will own the land. Large amounts of the nation's natural resources are still owned by private citizens. America's founders vehemently opposed the concept of government or elitists owning the land in America, which would result in the citizens being leaseholders and serfs.
Doing your job, right? Just doing your job.
What in the hell is money worth to you guys? Freedom!
That's who you work for, huh?
How boy were you? How much did you enjoy the land?
What's your kids gonna have when they grow
Yeah,
up?
what are they gonna have?
It'll be a dictatorship. That's what they'll have.
Yeah.
How could you even work for this?
The King's Army.
They would sell his cattle. Only we discovered a big problem. No one in Nevada would touch Bundy's cattle for fear of being blacklisted.
The sale yards are very nervous about taking these, what has in the past been basically stolen cattle from the federal government.
Documents show BLM paid a Utah wrangler $966,000, almost $1 million, to collect Bundy's cattle, and reportedly $300,000 for a Utah auctioneer to sell them.
Look over where the bus
Wow. They just brought the command unit.
The what unit?
Command unit. Mobile command unit.
We've got a command unit out here. What's that for? That's a paddy wagon.
Yeah, that's a paddy wagon.
Why? Why?
Tensions reached a boiling point yesterday after rangers tased a man twice. Another woman told us a BLM ranger knocked her to the ground.
Hey! 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 What the fuck,
Just threw a woman on the ground.
Back up! Back up! Back up! You're gonna get back! Back up! Back up!
I'm pregnant! You let that go!
Get back!
Listen to me, come here. Listen to me. You get on the record. I want you to talk to me right now.
Yeah.
Back up, okay?
Yeah.
I want you to tell the American public what you just saw, dude, all right? I want you to tell them. What did you just say?
Enemy aggressors. This is the road I grew up on. This is the road I grew up on. 1359 Riverside Road, Highway 170, Nevada. And I just saw federal agents throw my aunt on the ground. I saw my cousin get tased 3 times. I saw him pull dogs and sick it on a pregnant woman. This is America, and they are the aggressors. We're not the aggressors.
Bundy also blames the BLM, as this video shows, destroy his water tanks, water lines, and fences.
Destroy infrastructure, destroy corrals, tanks, desert environment, shoot cattle.
The Bureau of Land Management executed a lot of these animals and buried them, as you can see right here. You will not hear anything on the mainstream media in regards to these actions. Where is PETA in a situation like this against the government? It needs to be known, needs to be heard, needs to be seen. I know they're fairly gruesome pictures here, but this is what they've done. They have murdered these animals.
My statement to the American people, I'll do whatever it takes to gain our liberties and freedom back. All right, Clive, and we're going to follow this story very closely.
Citizens also followed his story very closely, some responding with a call to action, posting videos about a revolution in Nevada.
It's a green light. I repeat, it is a go. We will be showing up in Nevada to support Clive and Bundy.
Now, armed militiamen are making their way in to defend.
Where the militia has arrived in support of Clive and Bundy in his standoff against the federal government, where the Bureau of Land Management has surrounded his ranch with snipers, helicopters, and heavy equipment. Governor Sandoval and Senator Dean Heller have condemned the actions of the BLM.
Bundy delivered an ultimatum to Clark County Sheriff Doug Gillespie to arrest federal officers.
He turned his demand into a mandate for county sheriffs nationwide to arrest and disarm federal officers.
Disarm the Park Service. At Lake Mead and Red Rock Park and all other parks that the federal government claims they have jurisdiction over. We want those arms delivered right here under these flags in 1 hour.
We got to get America back up on its feet.
Cliven's son Mel perhaps best describes the evolving political philosophy of the protesters.
So this cattle issue is just one small corner of the problem that we're having as citizens with the federal government. Okay? Get out of our states.
The protesters, radio talk hosts, random political leaders, and Nevada Assemblywoman Michelle Fiore all stand in support of Bundy's call for county sheriffs nationwide to arrest federal officers. On a bridge in Bunkerville, holding high-power scoped rifles, these men took cover, prepared to shoot, prepared to die.
Here to protect our freedom. Had to happen sometime, might as well happen now, right?
This Saturday, he took position with other gunmen, taking the high ground as federal agents waited in the wash below.
They're getting ready to launch stuff at us. Get ready.
On the other side of the fence, Bureau of Land Management agents, also armed, also took cover. They guarded a corral with Clive and Bundy's cattle.
No guns. This is our land! Open the gate!
But you need to push these people back so they can do it safely. Push them back so they can do it safely. They're going to. They're going to. They can't leave if they're engaged. So push them back. Let's give them time. Push them back. There you go. How much time? Okay, that's all I need.
But in Bunkerville, these men held the bridge. The difference between these gunmen and gunmen in our urban streets comes down to a political cause.
At some point, you have to draw a line in the sand, as you will. And this is, I guess, this is it. You know.
Regretfully, we didn't get this man's name. Our photographer was fearful of possible crossfire should shooting happen and kept moving.
It's only going to be Bundy and his son.
No,
that's it.
It's the people or not, and you guys need to leave.
Okay.
You need to leave. That's the
and I'm telling you, you need to de-escalate the situation.
No,
I'm imploring upon you.
No,
but you need to push these people back so they can do it safely. Push them back so they can do it safely.
You know that we respect your authority as county officers.
West has never been won!
I keep ending up on that horse's Go back to Washington! Go back to China! Turn your back on us, you big boys with those big guns on you. Oh, you're so tough. You're so afraid. Look at that. What a bunch of bullies. Oh, tough. You got control back with the rock.
This gunman and the others pledged to be back because these anti-federalist protesters got their first victory.
Oh, I'm still here because I saw what was going on the news, and my friend James and I, we decided to come out and support the people that were out here and standing up to people that have seriously not read the Federalist Papers or the Constitution.
Are you itching for a fight? No, not at all. And you know, I've been in a fight before, and Plato said it best. It's easy to get men to go to war. It's hard to get them to go back. The last thing I want to do is be in another firefight.
I'm a former United States Marine. I'm a former police officer. I'm a former high school history teacher. I don't make this country more dangerous. I make this country more safe because I teach the founding values.
Clive and Bundy's family worked their ranch land since 1877. The family claims ancestral and sovereign rights.
We have people out here to help provide support to practice their Second Amendment rights and their constitutional privileges, which have been provided to them by a real government.
How long will you stay?
Until Mr. and Mrs. Bundy look at me in the eyes and tell me they're safe and secure, and I can go home to my family and tend to my business that I got down there.
So these people who hold themselves out to be patriots are not. They're nothing more than domestic terrorists. It's an issue that we cannot let go and just walk away from it.
Is there anything you would like to say about what's going on down south with Clive Bundy and the BLM?
Well, it's not over.
Well then bring it on, you treasonous scum. Make my day.